Sonic is one of those films where I don't really have that much to say about it. So for me, it's very much a take it or leave it film. And I kind of feel like I'm slightly disappointed by that, but also not that bothered. Also, as I've mentioned in my last 2 videos, excuse the mess behind me and the poor quality of the camera. I'm currently moving house and my proper equipment is packed away. So when Sonic was announced, Sonic the movie, I was really excited. This time last year, maybe a bit later, I fell in love with Detective Pikachu. And then I became quite a little bit obsessed with Pokemon. So for me, the film, as a video game movie, had the potential to really draw me in and really hook me. And it hasn't really done that. But it's not a bad film. And that's why I'm quite conflicted about how I feel. I think maybe my expectations were a tiny bit too high when I first heard about it. And I think the reason it doesn't work for me is because apart from Sonic as a character, there's not really much video game aspect going on there. So Sonic is on our planet and he has various things that stop him that he has to do before he goes back home. That's a very poor way of describing the plot. Head over to IMDb. It's I think there's a spoiler-free version of the plot on there. But basically, we have Sonic among our people. And I think it would have worked better the other way on. I think it would have worked better if humans somehow entered the Sonic game. I would have loved to have seen a human doing a Sonic dash. It would have been brilliant. Not enough use of the coins. I just feel like there was not enough element from the Sonic games in the film. Now, I'm not a big player of Sonic. I have played Sonic. I have the Sonic app, one of the Sonic apps on my phone. But I'm not, a diehard Sonic fan. I'm Team Crash Bandicoot if I had to pick a video game. But I feel like it would have worked much better if there was more of an aspect of the games in there. They basically took the character and I feel like they left the rest of it out. Not completely, not entirely. I'm not saying there was no other aspect, just for me personally there wasn't enough to make it fun and bright and colourful. But Sonic was a very likeable character, and for that reason it worked for me, and the film did work, and I did enjoy it to, a reasonable extent. I just didn't love it as much as I kind of expected to. I feel like the narrative was a little bit too dull. The visuals were fine, nothing amazing, but because, as I said, it would have worked better the other way on, visually as well as in terms of the narrative. The director hasn't done very much else. But I'm not going to say it was the director's fault. I just feel like for me, I expected something different from this film that maybe other people didn't. The reviews do seem to be pretty positive, so that's a good thing. And I didn't dislike the film. It just wasn't amazing. It's not very often that I do a video review where I say the film was meh. It was alright. It was fine. I liked it. It wasn't perfect. But I'm keen to know what you think. And particularly, are you a big fan of Sonic before you saw the film? And maybe you're a new fan of Sonic now. I'm not any more or less a fan of Sonic as I was then before.